This on hand, kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
Okay, give some credit to the team covering the kick, but boy, what was he thinking? Stay in the end zone, take the knee, and help out your offense. Instead, you put your team in a really precarious position.
Ready, break! Come on, come on.
Right to the air is Willis. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Willis looks to pass it here. Completes it to Perry. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. To throw, here's Willis. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw. They've got a first down.
Get it!
On first down, Garrett. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Ooh, with a juke. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. I'll give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
Ready!
Here's Willis. This is caught. Touchdown. Sam Laporta from 6 yards away. And the Browns are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 right at the 30. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Perry. And he goes out right around the 39. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Real. What's that?
Up the middle they go. Perry. And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a 2nd straight play.
Alert! Regular! Run! Done.
On third down, it's Perry. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing on second and third down after that 9-yard gain on first. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Good. Hurry, hurry. Up, up.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. That's to his running back, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score from 7, Buccaneers 0.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Run, run, run. Good. Pistol, pistol, pistol. Kings, Kings, Kings. Watch out.
Mayfield off the play fake. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Sam Laporta, 54 yards. And the Bucs are an extra point away from evening this one up. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it, and he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Garrett, and he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Ready, set.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
There we go.
Willis. Into the hands of Perry, complete. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Willis, 4th down here. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Alert, 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 alert. Done.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down and 6 now.
Up, up.
Second and 6.
Watch out.
They go play action. Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Complete. Jefferson the target. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down.
It's now fourth down and 1.
They'll try and run for it. And he will have the first down at about the 21-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Up, Nelson. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Play fake. Mayfield sliding out of the pocket. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Here's second and 10.
Kings, Kings, Kings. Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's up?
Up the middle they go. Perry. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. That's pretty nimble for a 300-plus pound guy to shed a block and then get upfield to make a stop.
Oh, that was absolutely pretty. That was gorgeous, wasn't it? To be able to do that, he looked like a guy that weighed about 180 pounds making that play.
Showing some athleticism with a looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it. Because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows a defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
He finds his man, complete. That's Perry. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Back to throw, Willis. Open man is Michael Irvin, complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all. Those
are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw, here's Willis. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for him. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Perry. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
Well, they're able to come away with the interception, Charles. They aren't able to move the ball all that much. However, they do get 3 out of it with a field goal.
Yeah, and anytime you do force a turnover, you have to come out of it with points. Everybody wants 6. They'll take the 3 there. Now it's their opportunity to do it again.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Round 7.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Mayfield looks to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
And this one is incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken at about the 14. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Browns drive about to get started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Willis.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
70. Ready.
Up the middle they go. It's Garrett. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he's taken down inside the 30. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
There you go, play action with Willis.
Touchdown, Browns! Sam Laporta with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Browns have retaken a third-quarter lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 14-10.
Buccaneers 10. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Run, run, run. Done.
Right back to him on first down. The veteran Jason McCourty up to make the tackle.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Throwing, Mayfield.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Good. Pistol, pistol, pistol. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Regular, regular, regular. Option, option. What's on?
Mayfield to throw it. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Kings, Kings, Kings. What's on? What's on?
Mayfield with it once more. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Alert, 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 alert. What's on?
Now Mayfield.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, alert 33.
Jefferson going to go in motion right.
What's on?
Here's Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense. Giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here we go. This is fourth down.
Real. Dead. Done.
Desperation time. Mayfield on fourth down.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. Down the right sideline.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Gay is on for the point after. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Next to score, Browns 21, Buccaneers 10. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 here.
Run. Dead.
Back to it after the pick six, Mayfield. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score.
All three timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's first and 10.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
And the Browns are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all three timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Now Willis to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there for the Browns. 15 yards.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
Play action. Willis.
He'll buy some time right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here we go.
Now Willis to throw.
Escaping the pressure right.
He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here we go. Here we go.
Willis. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that not just important in the fact that it widens their lead, but really that was a textbook job of just hanging on to the football.
And we know all the time that coaches talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's a stat that doesn't matter much, but in this drive, it matters a lot. They want to reduce time and score points and lock this game down.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Done.
Mayfield. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Up. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And not willing to risk a return. This ball is going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now a handoff up the middle. Garrett. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Third and 4, and this crowd urging on their defense. They're up and making noise. Willis looking to pass it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Browns first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory.
Okay, break. Ready.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. 2nd and 11 now.
Get it.
Up the middle they go. It's Garrett. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So it's a win here for the Cleveland Browns, and it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, what struck me was how composed he was.
Award.
One bite at a time. One bite at a time. And when you strike, quarterback wing. Quarterback wing. Award. Quarterback wingman award. Quarterback wingman award. One bite at a time. Quarterback wingman award. One bite at a time. One bite at a time. And when he's done, quarterback wingman award. One bite at a time.
On the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Nix to throw right away. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The start less than ideal as they already face a 2nd and long. Now it's Nix. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. What a great job getting pressure here on the first drive. 3 plays and already 2 sacks.
And that pressure has been intense right from the beginning, and I'm telling you, if they don't make an adjustment in play calling and protection,
It'll go from intense to relentless.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. This one deep for Wilson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Off to the races.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
They went for the deep shot early, and that's fine, but I don't think it was the right target to throw it to. You had 3 other guys sprinting downfield, and I thought 2 of them were open. Could have avoided an interception there by attacking a different player in coverage.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. 25 yards.
And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. So that a very nice-looking touchdown run.
And on his first carry of the game as well. And you remember, Brandon, we talked to him yesterday, and he thought he was going to have a big game. He thought everything aligned perfectly. He liked what the defense was presenting, and he really liked what he was getting from his blockers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
They run again on first down. Lynch. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
They're going. It's Nix.
A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. To throw, Mayfield. That is caught. It's a tight end, Jeremy Shockey. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Mayfield. Flushed out right. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. That'll give them 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Eagles 7, Cowboys nothing.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Real. Watch out!
Perry. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's 3rd and 3. Here's Nix. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. He'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Mayfield now. Eluding the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Cowboys are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards. He's got a man, complete. And all the way up to the 47-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. That's laid out deep for Rice. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 23.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far. While you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
King!
Following the interception, Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. That one let go deep for Laporta. That is incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Point it right.
From the gun, Mayfield. Forced out to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
King! Alert! Watch out!
Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Mayfield to throw it. Flush to his right. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now Mayfield.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Real. Run. Hey, alert! Pistol. Watch out!
Now Mayfield on fourth down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Now, you know I don't often have sympathy for quarterbacks, but in this situation, I don't know what else he could do. Fourth down, so he can't just throw the ball away. He's got to find a way to try and make a play, but the pressure ended up getting to him.
Pressure got to him. Really big sack and a turnover here on downs.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Throwing Nix. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll get this to the 32. Second down and 8.
This is Perry. And some room to work. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready.
He may go.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 68 yards.
And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Extra point right down the middle. And It's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Rashee Rice, 70 yards. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So nothing doing there, and that'll make it second down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. They'll run on first down. Perry fighting through. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 122 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Slot man moves right. Here's Mayfield. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They'll try the left side. It's Perry. A pretty decent gain on the tough run before he's brought down at the 25. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They throw it out right complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
King.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Complete. Jefferson the target. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up second down. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Julian Edelman, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Back now in Tampa, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Here's the punter McAfee to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Nix to the air.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. The fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mayfield.
Throw caught downfield by Edelman.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards, the final tally.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Nico Collins.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Eagles have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now it's Nix.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
To throw is Nix. That's complete to Laporta. And he's got a first down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning. Nix looking to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute-to-service partner of Madden and the NFL. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple of decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 30. Real.
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. That's a catch for Nico Collins. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Regular. Stop.
Here we go. It's Mayfield. Throw is caught by the back. Bullies his way in for the touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Nick starting with a pass. Chased out to his right. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Wilson on the give, headed left. And that play backfired. He's brought down way behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 3rd and long for Nix. He puts everything behind this one. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. And the Eagles bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Run. Set. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Watch out.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. Has room down the left sideline. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Watch out. Set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh, stiff arm. And they can't chomp to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40.
Set. Kings. Point it right. Watch out.
They give it to him again. And there was really nowhere to go there. Just a small push to the 37. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Watch out.
From the 37. Headed out right. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Watch out.
On 1st down, they'll run. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Quick throw to the left is complete. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Watch out. Watch out.
They'll try and punch it in. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Tight end going in motion here.
Point it right. Regular.
One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They need the right call here. It'll be 3rd and goal.
Kings. What's that?
Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. Forced out to his right. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Out comes the field goal unit. The Eagles trying for 3. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he's going to field this in the end zone without a return, so they'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Nix from the gun. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Blown back, gets the handoff. There it is, touchdown Dallas! The Cowboys take a 2nd quarter lead. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Alert, 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 alert. Done.
Baker now. He's on the move. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's out of bounds, up at his own 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Offense up to the line fast.
Run, run, run. Alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert 33. Real. What's that?
Baker now off the play fake. Laporta pulls it in along the sideline. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Third down, here's Mayfield. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
Pistol. Point it right. Regular. What's that?
Mayfield to throw for it. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by Quay Walker. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Irvin here from the gun. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. So we've reached that 2-minute warning. The Eagles pushing for points. So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Rolling left, buying some time. That's caught for the first. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Hey, alert 33. What's that?
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. And on the run right, throwing deep down the big game downfield. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And it's fielded but not returned from the end zone, so the ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. That's incomplete left side.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He throws a bullet deep to the... He's got it deep downfield. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead. Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Baker. Finds Laporta. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Regular. What's that?
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They send the tight end in motion.
Hey, alert 33.
2nd and 6 now. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the 1st down as he stays in bounds.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down, here's Baker. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. 1st down, ball at the 36.
Run. Hey, alert. Pistol.
Throwing, Baker. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Cowboys make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Shotgun snap to Nix. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up. He's back to throw. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Eagles get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. A quick slant. Here's Laporta. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Open space inside the 40. Hits the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Point it right.
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Laporta with the grab. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
Real. Good. Point it right. Regular.
Here we go. It's Mayfield. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Buys time, rolling right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Nix with it on first. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Nix from the gun. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Here we go. Ha! 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. Come my team.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back him up. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Unconventional strategy here, to say the least. They'll try for a field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Alert! One touch.
Plowing up the middle. And he'll push forward for a small gain to the 31.
Let's go, boys, let's go.
Working quickly here.
Alert.
Back-to-back carries here. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And the Cowboys scoop it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Play action with Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Another try following the sack. Fits it through the middle. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead off the turnover. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Another carry for him. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Good. Let's go.
Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Good. Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Irving on the inside give. Jukes one defender. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Good. Hurry, hurry. Up, up. King. Done.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. On the move, headed right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Nico Collins, the intended target. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Alert, 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 alert.
Baker now. Escapes the pocket. To the sideline, Collins brings it in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Baker now off the play fake. Laporta pulls it in along the sideline. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Eagles football, and they'll look for points here, but might be too little too late in a lopsided 4th quarter. Second and 6 coming up here.
Good. Real. Run. Hey, alert. Done.
Mayfield to throw again. Escapes out to the left. Completed to Collins.
Hurry.
A dose of the hurry-up offense
Hey,
here.
alert 33. What's up?
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Offense up to the line fast. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And they'll have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to stop the clock at will. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Regular. Pistol. Done. Point it right. Regular. Done.
Mayfield to throw for it. Oh no, they get him yet again. Along the right sideline, there's space. And the Cowboys are finally stopped on the return, but they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, to put that opposing offense right back out there, steal reeling from that interception.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. He rolls to his right. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Chased out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Working quickly here. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up.
Let's go now. Let's go. 19 light.
It's Nix out of the pistol. He puts some juice on a deep throw. And they pick him off again. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Eagles take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Baker. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
They get 13 on the pickup, and that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
King.
Baker throwing again. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, alert 33.
1st down. Here's Baker. Forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Point it right. Watch out.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
He easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Cowboys will get it back with some time to work with. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Ready.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line.
60 by 6.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the 1st. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Now Nick's on 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Always hurts to do this. They give up the safety and now have to kick it away. He'll get it at the 9. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Real. Good.
On the give, this is Irving. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert!
At the 29-yard line.
Right back to Irving now. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he'll take this up to around the 30-yard line. 1 yard on the run. It's going to be 4th and 10. So it's a win for the Cowboys.